So, Hubert, I hear about that there is some missing shipments.
You got my letter.
Mm-hmm.
You've been gone a while. I thought you had things under control.
I told you I would handle this, and I did. Now, after a year of raids on our shipments, I finally caught one of the culprits. One of our miners, Sabine, has been leaking information. Do you know him? He claims to be from your hometown in Ferelden.
Oh, so of course I would just automatically know who that is.
I would like you to get this festering sore to divulge who is behind the thefts. When you are ready, I will bring Sabine to you.
He's from Lothering?
Who is this man?
I would not expect you to recall every piss pot from your past.
Watch it with
That's
the
problem
names,
with being
okay?
a big fish in a small pond. I could never tell the little fish apart.
Well, he brags to his fellows that he grew up with you in Lothering.
Alright, let's go.
Bring Sabine back to my place.
Excellent idea. I will get him now.
I wonder if Hawk actually knows who this character is as opposed to me, because I've never heard of a Sabine.
Here is the dung pile I
Nope,
caught
never seen this guy
leaking
before.
Next week's shipment schedule. He won't tell me who he's working with. Who else has been screwing me
Hey,
over? Tell
ease
me,
up.
you ratting mongrel.
Hey, there's no need to get violent.
He can't talk with a mouthful of broken teeth.
Please, Miss Hare, help me.
Easy with the hitting.
I knew you since you was young and Lothering. I knew your mum's family. And your pop. Mike, you got him rest.
Pathetic.
Hey, that was uncalled
I
for.
leave this bastard in your capable hands. Get me when he's ready to talk.
Jeez, Orlesians.
Thank you, Miss Hare.
Wait, is he
Us
Orlesian or
Lothering
Antivan? I
folk
don't
should
remember.
Stick together.
Why did you do it?
What made you betray your employer?
Before the blight, my family had a good life in Lothering. Clean home, fertile land, friends. In Kirkwall, we lived in a hovel. People spit on us.
Like Hubert just
Some
did?
days, we went hungry.
Make it easy on yourself.
Trust me, things could be worse. Tell me how to stop the next ambush.
As soon as I tell Hubert what he wants to know, he'll kill me or throw me in prison.
I won't let that
Life's
happen.
not worth much, but my family. I only wanted to give my wife and son a better life.
Could you pay Hubert back?
Hubert's first love is gold. You must have some squirreled away.
I'll tuck some coin away for the future. But if it buys me a future out of prison, Hubert can have it.
Hawk, this is Lily of the coterie.
Hello, Lily.
Given the importance of stopping the cargo robberies, I have enlisted a consultant.
Consultant? Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Well, Doug, are you ready to bark now?
There's an ambush planned tonight at Dietrich Crossing.
Tonight? That leaves you barely enough time to intercept them. You had best leave immediately.
We'll protect your precious shipment, but make sure you have the coterie's payment.
Huh.
Want me to deal with this runt? Free of charge. I'll drop him in a ditch on our way out.
No need for
Yes,
that.
take him, with my blessing. I assume my partner will not object?
Sabine will pay you back if you let him go.
Oh, really? I'm more inclined to beat the coin out of this sheep swallow and then kill him.
He's nothing, Hubert. Take his offer and cut him loose so we can get back to business.
Fine. Get me your ill-gotten coin before I change my mind.
Oh, thank you, Miss Hayes. I know I don't deserve it, but thank you.
We're wasting time. If you find naught but corpses at the ambush, it won't be my fault.
This is one of those situations where I'd be like, look, Lily, you are way too pretty to be involved with the coterie. that's how this Hawk would react. He'd be like, it's like, what's a pretty girl like you doing in the coterie?
We're too late for your boys, but we'll make the rotters pay.
Hey! As you can tell, sometimes the frame rate just has big hiccup problems whenever you're gonna do certain abilities. There we go.
That was almost too easy.
Huh.
Wait. I recognize that lout.
Who is he?
He's in the coterie.
Really?
One of that damned fool Brecker's men.
So the coteries attacking me?
So your organization is behind this?
We got explicit orders not to. Hubert's been good on his payments. If Brecker ordered this, the rest of his life will be very short and painful.
And who is this Brecker?
Tell me about this man.
He operates out of the south side.
Oh,
Always
so he's
had
from
more
Chicago.
balls than sense. His lackeys are loyal. Brecker must be involved.
Time to meet Brecker.
Let's pay Brecker a social call. We've got a lot to talk about.
I've got to be sure first. I know who to lean on to get answers. Find me in the Undercity.
Okay, see you in Darktown. As soon as I'm done looting this place. Well, looks like that's it. Alright, here we go. To Darktown. Double dealing, causing ambushes and then collecting on payments for protection. Well, it is the coterie, so what else would you expect from them, right? I'm surprised Varric didn't chime in on that, like, ha! How typical. Oh, looks like we're meeting Lily down here.
So, what duties did you have? As a slave, I mean.
Isabella, do you really want to talk to
this again.
He's like, come
I
on.
heard that Tevinter slaves are kept oiled so they glisten.
Oh my gosh,
Did your
Isabella.
master oil you up? Did you glisten for
Oh my god.
I was his bodyguard.
him? Always close at hand. Always within reach. Glistening.
You have an entire story written in your head already, don't you?
Oh my goodness. Oh, you dirty, dirty woman. Oh my. Lily is dead? What? What happened to Lily? Uh-oh. Great. You killed her! I just showed up.
Don't let them get away!
Oh, great.
You coterie, one of Lily's friends.
Lily was one of ours. She was working for you, and now she's dead. You get one chance. Did you kill her?
She was dead when I got here.
Lily didn't die by my hand. Someone else did this.
Explain yourself.
It's Brecker's fault, obviously.
This is a case of the right hand not knowing what the left is doing. One of the scum that attacked my caravans worked for someone in the coterie named Brecker. Lily said she'd look into it. I think Brecker had her killed.
Brecker, If you're lying, I'll find you. Men, we have to get to the bottom of this. Now.
Jeez. Talk about infighting in the coterie, right? Sorry, Lily. Looks like we got somewhere to investigate over here. Brecker's hideaway. Huh, how convenient. It's right here.
Turn up your purses, Kurtwall. The leases of Javaris Tintop are up for grabs.
Oh, really? It looks like Javaris has run away, huh?
Told you I know all about our friend Javaris. Smuggler's Cup outside town.
Huh. How convenient. His hideaway is literally right here, and they went the wrong direction. How convenient for us to be able to solve it ourselves. Okay. Thugs! There we go. Now? I'm like, are you two gonna detect the traps or something? Either of you? At all? Oh. There we go. Got him. They're probably gonna trigger all the traps now, just running after them. Look at it all taking on those guys up there all by yourself.
Right behind you, Hawk.
Thanks, Varric. And who took the time to make these not paintings, this graffiti? It's not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, it's not as good as what I would see, say, on the streets in San Francisco, but not bad. Oh, good. Falcon's keeping up with us. Knock, knock. Is Brecker at home? Can he come out and play?
You must be Brecker.
And you're that lice-covered refugee.
Huh, wow. Stop attacking my shipments.
You'd better leave the bone pit shipments alone. Understand?
You're making demands of me. You own half the stake in a mine and you think you're somebody, huh? Some Fereldans don't have the courtesy of knowing when to bloody die.
Huh. So the only reason he's doing it is because I'm Ferelden, which apparently offends him. Wow. I just came here to make a decent living, to make a life of myself, and you Kirkwallers just won't leave it alone. There we go. Alright. I guess now we'll head back to Hubert, let him know that we've taken care of the guy who was running it, causing us so much trouble. Okay. Back to Hightown.
I found the thieves responsible for the cargo theft. I put them out of business.
Excellent. With that resolved, the mine's profits will soar. For now, partner, please be sure to visit our workers occasionally. You have a knack for keeping them happy.
Huh. Alright. 5 sovereigns. Very nice. Alright, so it looks like all that's left is the main quest offered and lost. So let's head up to the Viscount's Keep and get that started. Gotta talk to Seneschal Bronn. Give us an opportunity to also switch up our party. Okay, let's take out Isabella and put in Aveline. Alright. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and save. I just realized I'm already at level 18. Well, you can get to a pretty high level in this game. I just forget what the cap is. Alright, Seneschal Braun, let's talk.
You have information about the missing Kunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter.
I'm sure he would.
I would prefer that you were not involved at all. But that is neither here nor there.
Huh. You seem reluctant to... hold on. Were they vulnerable somehow?
I'm having a hard time picturing the abduction of a Kunari entourage.
Unfortunately, they were not at their best. Their swords were tied into their sheaths, as I advised. It seemed a respectful compromise. Even I know you cannot separate a Kunari from his weapon.
Huh. Does the Arishok know about this?
Has anyone reported this to the Kunari?
Maker, no. I'd be signing the messenger's death warrant.
You don't know that.
He'll find out soon enough, of course. And when he does, the Viscount is rightly concerned that the illusion of peace will dissolve.
Could this be a Kunari plot?
The Arishok is growing violent. He might want an excuse to end this peace.
I suspect that if the Arishok wanted to take over, he simply would. For all we fear that heretical Qun of his, its demands have done more to keep him in check than any of our efforts. Besides, would Kunari stoop to trickery? There is no precedent. But there is unfortunate evidence of influence on our side.
Aha. You seem a little reluctant to look.
It sounds like you don't want them found.
I must think of what is best for the Viscount's office.
Of course
Bringing
you
attention
do.
to such an incident
Always
benefits
about
no one.
politics.
You would do nothing.
The Kunari are neutral hostiles at best. There is no relationship to salvage by overextending ourselves on their behalf.
Wow. Do you have anything useful?
So where would you start? If you were the starting type?
I would begin with the most obvious failure. It's clear the City Guard has no excuse for allowing this. Unless they were involved.
Abilene's right here.
Have any failed to report?
Several. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Yep.
Hanged Man.
Got to be.
Yep.
Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet. The Viscount is under enough scrutiny as it is.
Oh yes, of course that's our biggest concern. Is the politics of this. I hate politics. Alright, well, before we go to the Hangman, I'm actually going to do what he doesn't want me to do. I'm going to go to the docks, and I'm going to inform the Arishok about this. Gonna let him know what happened and let him know that I'm trying to help out. Maybe he'd appreciate that. That I would be upfront and honest with him about it.
What do you want, Hawk? I have no interest in adding to my distractions.
And yet you sent a delegate to the Viscount.
A brief attempt to educate. If the dwarf had stolen the Sarkamek, it could have been used to show the price of greed. But you know the outcome of that. These fools are determined to be wrong. I won't waste the effort again.
He's missing, by the way.
I'll probably regret this, but you should know your delegate is missing.
Anyone else, and those words would have been their last.
Aha.
You are handling this, not your buffoon of a Viscount.
As best I can.
Then I will wait. But know this, the provocations we have suffered have worked. If this is not resolved, I can fulfill my duty to the Qun with far less annoyance by sifting through rubble.
A As if there wasn't enough pressure.
Ah, so you see, that got a bit of friendship from Aveline, but also, what that did is that got me some respect from the Arishok. And there is a trophy that you can get by earning the Arishok's respect. And that's one of the ways of doing that, by letting him know. So because it came from me, he was like, okay. Because you're somewhat the only person here that can actually, you know, be any good at any of this, fine, I'll let you be the one to handle this. But if it was anybody else, because I think everybody else in this entire city is pathetic, then we probably would have killed them for insinuating such a thing. But because it's you, we'll just go ahead and we'll let you handle it. But if you don't pull it off, we'll just handle it ourselves. Orwald the Braggart. Oh, who is this? This is someone with a giant sword just standing here. What's up, Orwald?
Rich spending. It's a bit over your head, isn't it?
That's right, pal. Tonight I'm paid and blessed. And all I had to do was turn my head.
Really?
To all my friends.
This guy is one of the guard? Aveline?
Hey, step back. I know important people. We're going to show this city what to do with heathen oxmen.
Aveline?
Guard captain, would you like to have a word with your man?
Guard captain?
Who?
What?
Who?
Who what? I don't...
Who bought you? Who bought the honor of a proud guard of Kirkwall and made him a drunken Mabari bitch?
Whoa!
I don't know.
You go, Aveline.
He was a Templar, I swear. He had the seal of the Grand Cleric and everything.
Really? A Templar?
It's true.
Using the seal of the Grand
The
Cleric?
penalty for abandoning your post is 10 days on the wall. I expect you to report in the morning.
Nice!
There's your answer. A Templar.
With the Grand Cleric's seal, no less. Well done.
Now see, that's someone who uses her power and authority the right way.
To the back room for another keg of ale one day and never returned. So you be careful going back there.
I promise. If I go back there, I won't be alone.
Oh my, Isabella. Well, I should expect that it's not like she and I are exclusive or anything. She made that kind of clear that she's not really interested in that type of relationship. So, fortunately, when it comes to a woman like her, I'm not the jealous type. That's how this hawk is. He's like, look, I get her. Alright. To the Chantry. Let's see if we can figure out what the heck is going on here. Why a Templar did this, and with apparently the seal of the Grand Cleric herself. Could she actually be involved in this? I find that very highly unlikely, but still we gotta check out what's going on with the seal.
So you're taking the captain of the guard to accuse the Grand Cleric of funding zealots?
Don't forget the kidnapped Kunari. That too.
Huh.
Some days, Hawk.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her 3 Kunari leave an estate. And let her finish.
Yes, let her finish a joke. Hello, look who it is.
Sister Patrice.
Well, well, well.
Mother Patrice.
Oh,
Time
sorry.
has changed us both.
You moving up in the world, are you?
Grand Cleric Elfina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
What a coincidence that there's trouble with the Kunari and you show up yet again. Somehow this just keeps happening. This pairing of you and the Kunari.
Funny how you and issues with the Kunari seem to go together.
Mm-hmm.
And you always assume their side.
I was naive when last we met. I did not want you dead, but I felt a death was necessary. That may be too fine a point for you to understand, but you must admit, you came out the better for it.
So you You set me up years ago.
I know you, and I know someone is abusing the Grand Cleric's seal.
Who are you to question who serves her grace? I am sorry, but I see no reason to let you pass.
How about the fact that her authority was used to abduct Kunari?
Aha!
A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
Probably not.
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
That type of answer shows that, indicates to me that she has been a bit of a naughty girl, using her seal without her knowing. You abusing that right, a seal that does not belong to her but belongs to her superior. Very naughty.
It sounds like you've been bad. This will shock her grace, no doubt.
Stubborn. All right, Sirrah Hawk. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And his relation to you is?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Vonel.
I remember him.
Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation.
Of course, you're just gonna make him your scapegoat.
Meet me at this location. I invite you, Sirrah Hawk. Come see the unrest these Kunari have inspired.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's all the Kunari's fault.
Need I say I'm skeptical?
It's her game for the moment.
Of course, she's just offering him to us, no doubt, to try and throw us off the trail of her. Throwing him under the bus. So when we come back, we will be looking for Ser Varnell and hopefully find the Kunari delegates. Stay tuned.